Hey guys, this is going to be your Wednesday, April 29th WOD Talk for the day. So for today we got a single leg RDL and some pushing for our Part A strength today. And then for Part B, we have a 12-minute AMRAP, okay? So we'll talk a little bit about both of those. It's been pretty typical for what we've been seeing for the WODs recently, but we'll go over everything individual, okay? So first Part A, then Part B for everyone. But before that, we're going to get into the warm-up. So the warm-up is going to be another 200-meter run, or pretty much anything like jumping jacks for like a minute or something, or just to stay moving for like a minute. Then we're going to do 2 rounds of 10 cat-cows. So just, here, cat, cow. Okay? Just really, just flexing every vertebrae and then extending every vertebrae. Okay? Followed by 7 scorpions. So you're going to be laying flat on your belly. And what you're going to do is that you're going to bring your heel on over to your hand. So it looks like this. Okay? Right? So take a little bit of time as you're, or try to bring your heel to your foot to your hand. If not, that's fine. It's just meant to be a stretch for the low back for the most part. Try to hold a position for at least a second or two before switching. And you're gonna do 4 world's greatest stretches. So starting from the standing position, taking a step back, all right, coming down, and up, and back down, straighten that knee, and then go ahead and stand back up, okay? And then 4 reps of that total, and then just do 20 jumping jacks, okay? Pretty straightforward on those. Now for everyone, so part A is going to be 2 different stations. We're going to do single leg RDLs, 4 sets of 12 to 15, rest a minute. Then we're going to do push-ups or pike press or handstand push-ups of some kind, 4 sets of 10 to 12, okay? And then a minute rest. So for the RDLs, body weight, you're just going to be standing up tall. You're going to go ahead and stand here, shift your weight over, and then lift that leg up. And you're going to go ahead and just hinge at the hip, coming down. And this is what it looks like from the side, okay? So the big things for this is always just make sure that you are keeping that back nice and flat, and you're hinging at the hip, and the hip is not turning out. So I want you to keep that hip pointing towards the floor. If you think of the front of your hip bones as 2 like arrows, they're always going to be pointing down towards the floor. Okay, so you want them like nice and even. Go ahead and do 12 to 15 reps each leg. Rest a minute, and then you're going to go ahead and go into your push-ups. So the variations here, we're going to be shooting for more overhead work for today. If your shoulders are really kind of feeling jacked from overhead work, that's fine. We can kind of scale back the angle and sort of work from like, instead of going straight overhead, we can come here in a pike press, or we can go ahead and just do push-ups if the angle works better, okay? So yeah, if the angle works better. Just making sure no matter what variation you're doing, you're always coming a little forward, okay? So either, handstand push-up on the wall, on the couch, a pike press here, your head's always going to come forward of your hands and then press back up in between them, okay? You want to make sure that you're always coming back to that starting position. Same thing with a push-up. As you come down, you're coming a little forward and then down, okay? So all that applies. If you're feeling like overhead's feeling a little funky, you want to change the angle, go ahead and do something more horizontal like a push-up. If you feel like you're kind of in between, like, well, handstand push-ups is more difficult, or like this rep scheme is not hard enough just doing push-ups, then I will challenge you to go ahead and do slower push-ups, okay? So just bringing that tempo down and spending more time in each rep. That should make it more challenging without you having to actually change the angle of the push, okay? So that's it for part A. So that's for body weight. If you're doing limited equipment, then it's gonna be the same like single leg RDL, but you're gonna grab a dumbbell. Okay, so hold the dumbbell in your opposite hand, coming down. All the same cues apply. Every single one. You just have a little bit more weight and resistance. Okay. And then you're also, going to be doing single arm dumbbell strict press. Okay. So again, so if you have the dumbbell, go ahead and do strict presses. If you're feeling like the overhead stuff is kind of jacking you up, go ahead and switch to those push-ups and do those instead. Okay. Now, if you have a home gym, we're still doing single leg RDLs, but you're gonna have a barbell this time. So you're gonna set it up here, and then with the barbell, you're still coming down with all those same cues and mechanics. Okay, exactly the same. You just have a barbell instead of a dumbbell. Okay, and then you are going to be doing some strict presses. Okay, so the strict presses are going to be 10 to 12 reps as well. So just set up here, and then go ahead and tuck that chin back, press. Okay. You're gonna try to do 10 to 12 reps at your 60% of your 1 rep max. Okay. I wouldn't go heavier than that. It's a lot of reps. So start lighter if anything, and if it feels like you need more of a challenge, go ahead and bring the weight up. 12 to 15 RDLs per side. Rest a minute. 10 to 12 reps of the pushing or pressing. Rest a minute. You're gonna do that for 4 rounds. Okay. Now for part B, we have a 12-minute AMRAP, and the AMRAP is going to be, so there's body weight and then limited equipment and home gym actually have the same workout, okay? So first things first for body weight, the 12-minute AMRAP, you're going to start with 15 jumpy jacks at the beginning of every round. So every round you just go ahead and do 15 jumpy jacks like we did at the beginning, and then you're going to do a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. of lunges in place and burpees, okay? So pick your lunge. I like reverse lunge personally, but you can do some forward lunges. You can go ahead and do reverse lunges. Either's fine. 2 reps total, followed by 2 reps of burpees. Okay. Then you go ahead and do 15 jumping jacks again. Switch. Go ahead and do your lunges. 4 lunges, 4 burpees, 15 jumping jacks, 6, 6, so on and so forth. 12 minutes. Okay. Now, if you have limited equipment or if you have a home gym, you can start with 15 double unders instead. So make sure you have a rope on you, or 30 singles. And then you're going to go ahead and do the same rep scheme. So 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. You're going to do alternating single arm dumbbell clean thrusters, and then lateral burpees over the dumbbell. So single arm. You can start with the weight here between your legs. Go ahead and come down, keeping that good shoulder position, not overextended. Coming up, you're going to clean it, catch it in the bottom of your clean, press up overhead to finish it like you would a thruster. Okay? So then you're coming down, switch hands, clean, squat clean, thruster. Okay? 2 reps, then you're going to go ahead and do your burpees over your dumbbell. So coming down, jump over your weight. Okay. My general strategy for this is going to be 12 minutes. So I'd recommend not going super hard out the gate. Just keep at moderate pace at the beginning, maybe moderately fast, and then pick it up for the next 4 minutes and pick it up for the last 4 minutes and see what you got. Okay. Just try not to burn out at the beginning. It's been kind of a theme for these workouts recently, but keep that in mind. Really try to see if you can like empty the tank out more towards the end. Okay. So if you have any questions or missed anything, you can let us know on Facebook, Instagram, phone numbers, whatever. I also realized like I'll be checking my YouTube comments on these videos. If you guys want to leave something there, just another place you can ask us questions. So just let me know, and happy WODing, guys.